Look, everything is fractals, okay? Everything is a fractal of another thing. And us humans, we embody the whole universe. Like your emotions, everything. It all stems from the cosmos. That's where your energy comes from. Matter, like your body, your feet, your toes, all that, your toenails, your ears. Matter is from the earth, basically. It's from below. Because as above, so below. This is what it's all trying to teach you. And partially that's what bring heaven down to earth means. It's because you are the creator. We are the middle point. Up there is just energy. Down here, like down below, is just matter, just flesh. So it works the same way with your desires. So you got your spiritual desires, and then you got your animal desires. We're all basically the sun puppeting this body, but we're all the sun puppeting each, like, there's one sun in many bodies. Now it's kind of trippy, and like, say whatever you want. Oh yeah, that's what happens when you take shrooms, dude. It's funny, you don't need shrooms to experience this stuff either. Because that's what meditation is. That's why it's all demonized. Meditation, quite literally, is just connecting the circuits of your body in order for yourself to experience different mind states, different states of consciousness. It's like, unlike the church will tell you, it's not worshiping different gods. And honestly, the church is the biggest. That's where everything stems from. This world used to be a playground of free energy, of everything. Anything you can think of was revealed through the humans at the time, through the beings at the time. We are gods. This is why evolution doesn't really exist, because time isn't linear. So you can go to any spot and it'll just account for that time period. Like us right now, we're in Pisces. So we're moving into Aquarius. So basically, our connection to the divine is starting to reset, because think of it like this. We're at the very bottom. Pisces represents your feet. So our divine, our awareness of us being God is at our feet. So we're not really thinking of it. Like, we all have these thoughts, and so I'm just trying to put it all into one place. My old account got shut down on Instagram too many times. I called too many people cowards because they just want to, like, try to make you look stupid or discredit what you say because they can't understand it or it doesn't make sense to them. So they think that means that you're stupid or you're schizo, which it doesn't really make sense. If somebody's schizo because they're speaking on information that is valid and has credibility and facts, then the person calling the other a schizo is just calling them a schizo because stuff is too much for them to comprehend and they feel stupid as fuck because this stuff is super cool. This is what reality is. And that's why people get so offended when you start bringing up new shit, because they can't keep their superiority complex. They can't keep their position in the social or society's hierarchy. And it's kind of funny. Like, we're all chosen, but you decide whether you're chosen or not through your actions. Your words don't mean jack squat. Words never had meaning the way they do now. That's why everything sounds like just like jibber jabber. It's all because everything is vibrations. Everything has a vibration to it, high all the way down to low. It's a spectrum. So there's it's not cut and clear like the church wants you to think, like all these, like school programs us to look at things. Nothing is black and white. Everything has black and white in it, just different amounts of each. Just like how we're all God, but a lot of people don't know because they haven't let go of that part of themselves yet. They haven't let go of the animalist part. And honestly, if you have so much faith in your religion and stuff, why are you so worried about telling people they're going to hell instead of explaining how they're wrong? Because I could explain how the Bible is the church teaches it wrong. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it anymore. Because Jesus didn't come to bring peace. Jesus came with a sword. And I'm sick of these Christians and just arrogant people trying to tell people how to live their life because they're too scared to actually do research on a subject. Like, if you've done your research, if you've asked God questions and truly asked God, if you knocked on the door, you would know the answers. You would see the patterns. You would be aware of this stuff. But unlike the church wants you to think, you're not just some stupid animal who has no effing idea what he's here for and is here to kiss the ass of some man in the sky. You know, the only ass you're kissing is Yahweh's. Guess who that is? Saturn! So yeah, if you want to talk about all this devil worship and, oh, you're worshiping the darkness or you're sinning, you're the one who's sinning. You're the one who's blaspheming against God. You're the one who's too scared to actually go back in history and do some research before the Bible. You would know that the Epic of Gilgamesh is where Genesis originated. You would know that Proverbs has taken from the instructions of Amenemop. Like, what, you gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Oh yeah, Satan's a copycat. Isn't that funny? Because the Bible is the one that's copying shit from other places. This is why we're enslaved. This is why kids are getting murdered and all that stuff. I don't even want to say it because it's so bad. And I know people will get triggered because they're not strong enough to actually face the darkness. Like, we need to step up as a society. It shouldn't be just a handful of people saying stuff and then everybody's like, oh yeah, that would be cool. What do you mean it would be cool? It's real. It's a pattern. This stuff is all patterns. Like, you can manipulate the energy around you. We're living in a crystal ball, basically. It's our brain that takes the image and processes this dimension just like a TV screen takes the white light behind the screen and creates the image. Now, it sounds kind of weird, but that's literally how virtual reality and all this stuff works. They've just copied the way nature does things. Everything.